My goodness, look at these old pictures. They go back so far. Forgotten about a lot of these. Well, there's an oldie of me. And look at me here with my dark hair. Wow. And there's me and Tom and Bruce, our firstborn. I was a saucy little thing, wasn't I? Gosh, looking back at these photos, it's really something. And it reminds me of not so long ago, somebody I know said to me, gosh, I wish I were young again. And I got to thinking about that, and it made me wonder, like, what does that mean exactly? I mean, when we were young, think about it. We worried about what people thought of us, and we were always trying to prove ourselves. We were exhausted juggling children and work and home life. Maybe we were struggling financially. I'm not sure we want to be 25 years old again. Maybe what we want is to just feel alive. Hi, I'm Sheila from Possibility Lives Here, and today we're going to talk about stop waiting to feel alive. Let's get into it. Wanting to be young is about age. Feeling alive, our vitality, is where we are in life. They're different things. I have a favorite bowl. Tom does too. Do you have that at your place? Think about the last time you felt really alive. I bet you didn't think how young you felt. I bet you thought, wow, this is amazing. We don't want to chase younger. We want to chase aliveness. Have you ever heard of the counterclockwise study by Dr. Ellen Langer? It was in 1979, and she set up an environment to be 20 years earlier, so 1959. A group of older men in their 70s and 80s were taken to this place that was totally set up as if it were 1959. There were magazines there, black and white television that had shows only from that era. They were only allowed to talk about things that were occurring during that time frame. They weren't trying to be younger. They were immersed in the environment 20 years earlier. And what happened? Well, they became engaged in their environment. Their posture improved. Their memory improved, their mood improved, their strength even improved. They didn't go in reverse. Their expectations changed. And you've heard of the blue zones. Those healthy adults, they're not trying to be younger. They're gardening, they're walking, they're cooking, they're contributing, they're living. Tom couldn't wait for me to finish his breakfast, so he came out and got his bowl. I'll continue making mine. You know, I don't paddle a canoe to feel 25 years old. I paddle a canoe to come back feeling alive. And I don't exercise to outrun age. It's just that life is way more interesting in a capable body. This looks good. Have you been postponing something until you feel younger? Well, what if that feeling never arrives? What if the action comes first and the feeling follows? Maybe you've been waiting for motivation, but maybe motivation has been waiting for you. So here's a challenge. Do something different this week. Paint, buy a flower just because, call somebody, dance in the kitchen. Not because it's productive, because it's alive. I don't want to feel 25 years old. I want to feel fully here, and there's a difference. Age is measured in years. Life is measured in moments that we've noticed. This week, stop waiting to feel young. Start choosing what makes you come alive. If you enjoyed today's video, make sure to like and subscribe. And remember, stop chasing yesterday and start participating in today. Bon appetit.